Alright everyone, let's just be honest for a second. Every single time you go to the gas station, that little number on the pump just seems to tick up faster and faster, doesn't it? Or you walk into the grocery store for what you think is just a few things, and somehow you walk out $150 lighter. It feels like your paycheck is just evaporating into thin air before you even get a chance to use it. It's absolutely insane. And frankly, it's frustrating watching your hard-earned money buy less and less every single month. But what if I told you there was a way to fight back? A completely legal, surprisingly simple way to give yourself an automatic discount on pretty much everything you need to buy. Tired of inflation stealing your paycheck? Get an automatic 5 to 6% discount on life. And the best part is, it's not some complicated investment scheme or a side hustle that takes up all your free time. It's right there in your wallet. Welcome to CardVantage, by the way. Today, we're going to do a complete, no-nonsense breakdown of the absolute best credit cards for groceries and gas going into 2026. I'm not just going to list some cards and read off the benefits. Oh no, we're going way deeper than that. Alright, so kicking off our list at number 5 is what I like to call the all-rounder. This is the Wells Fargo Autograph card. It's incredibly versatile. A fantastic starting point if you're new to the rewards game. It's not the absolute top earner in any single category. Its strength is in breadth. Here's the deal. You get unlimited 3x points on a whole bunch of categories. That 3x on gas is the key here. It's a solid, respectable return that you get every single time you fill up your tank, without having to think about it, or activate any special offers. And here's the best part. The part that makes this such a no-brainer card to have in your wallet. The annual fee is a big, fat zero. That's right, it costs you absolutely nothing to hold this card. So every single point you earn is pure profit. There's no mental math required to figure out if you're spending enough to justify a fee. It's just simple, straightforward value from day one. Let's break down the math on this because that's what we're here for. Let's say, on average, you spend about $200 a month on gasoline. That $200 a month at 3x points per dollar means you're earning 600 points every single month just from filling up your car. Over the course of a year, those 600 points per month become 7,200 points annually. Wells Fargo points are easy to redeem for cash back at 1 cent per point. So those 7,200 points are literally worth $72 in straight cash back. That's $72 back in your pocket for spending you were going to do anyway. It's like getting a few free tanks of gas every single year. The bank is literally paying you $72 just for using their card at the gas station. It's not life-changing money, but it's effortless money. And when you combine that with the 3x, you're also getting on your occasional dinner out, or your Netflix subscription, or your cell phone bill. The value starts to stack up very, very quickly. It's a fantastic foundational card. So, when should you use this card specifically? It's your go-to for everyday fill-ups. Because the 3x is unlimited, you don't have to worry about hitting a cap. If you have a long commute or a gas-guzzling vehicle and you spend more than the average person on gas, this card just keeps rewarding you. At number 4, the American Express Blue Cash Everyday. A card I call the staple. It's a cornerstone of a good cashback setup with a $0 annual fee. You get 3% back at US supermarkets, 3% at US gas stations, and 3% on US online retail. But there's an important detail. The 3% at supermarkets is on up to $6,000 per year. Then it drops to 1%. 3% of $6,000 is $180 back just for buying food. If your grocery spending is $8,000 a year, you'd earn $180 on the first $6,000 plus $20 on the next $2,000 for a total of $200. That's an effective rate of 2.5%. The Blue Cash Everyday is a complete solution for groceries and gas in one card. It's our benchmark. To be a top contender, a card needs to beat 3%. At number 3 is a hidden gem many have never heard of. The AAA Daily Advantage Visa Signature Card. This card is an absolute powerhouse, offering an incredible 5% cash back on grocery store purchases, and it has a $0 annual fee. It also gives you 3% back on gas, wholesale clubs like Costco, and pharmacy purchases. Let's run the numbers. A family spending $400 a month on groceries at 5% earns $20 back every month. Over a year, that's $240. Compared to a standard 3% card, which would earn $144, you're making an extra $96 per year for the exact same spending. The 5% rate applies to the first $10,000 in combined grocery and wholesale club purchases annually, which is a very generous cap. So what's the catch? You technically need a AAA membership, but a basic plan is cheap and easily offset by the cash back. Also, it's issued by Community Bank, so the app might not be as slick as Chase or Amex. But for the pure financial return, it's a small price to pay. The strategy is simple. This becomes your dedicated grocery card. It's a fantastic solution that beats almost every other no-fee option. At number 2, we have the card I call the heavy hitter, the Amex Blue Cash Preferred. It's the older, more powerful sibling of the Blue Cash Everyday, for those serious about maximizing rewards. Its headline benefit is a staggering 6% cashback at US supermarkets. You also get 6% on select US streaming and 3% at US gas stations and on transit. Now this card has a $95 annual fee. But stick with me, because this is where the math is so important. The 6% on groceries is capped at $6,000 in spending per year. If you max that out, you earn $360. Subtract the $95 fee, and your net profit is $265. With the no-fee everyday card, that same spending would net you $180. So by paying the fee, you end up with an extra $85. So what's the break-even point? The difference in earning is 3%. We divide the $95 fee by 0.03, which equals $3,167. That means, if you spend more than about $264 a month on groceries, this card is more profitable. The math is undeniable. The strategy is simple. Use this card for all US supermarket purchases until you hit the $6,000 cap. Then switch to another card. This card is a specialized tool that does groceries better than almost any other. And that brings us to the number 1 spot on our list for 2026. This isn't just a card, it's a strategy. I call it the strategy card, the Sniper Citi Custom Cash. 5% on your top category. It automatically gives you 5% cash back on your top eligible spend category each billing cycle. You don't choose it. It picks your biggest spend automatically. Eligible categories: restaurants, gas stations, grocery stores, select travel, select transit, and more. One month it's gas, the next month it's groceries. But there's a cap. 5% only up to $500 per billing cycle. After $500, the rate drops to 1%. On-screen math. 5% on $500 at $25 per month, $300 per year. This cap is the key. Use the card to snipe the first 500. Strategy: designate the card for one category each month. Use it for groceries at the start of the month, track spending, stop when near 500, put it away. Then switch to another card. Stack. After maxing custom cash, switch to Amex Blue Cash Preferred or AAA Daily Advantage or Amex Blue Cash Everyday. Card stacking. Citi Custom Cash, first 500, plus Amex BCP, overflow spend. Using custom cash as a sniper locks in a high return on that chunk. Or use it exclusively for gas if gas is under 500 monthly. That's 5% back on gas. Better than any other card on this list. 2-person household. Each gets a Citi Custom Cash. Person 1, groceries. Person 2, gas. That yields a combined potential of $600 per year, no annual fee. The card is powerful because of flexibility and the high earning rate. The $500 cap seems restrictive until you reframe it as a surgical tool. It's a specialist, not a workhorse. That's why it takes number 1. With a bit of strategy, you get a consistent 5% on a category every month. Tailor it: road trip, gas, big party, groceries. Combine custom cash with other cards. Custom cash for first 500, then Amex BCP, and win. So there you have it. the absolute best cards and strategies to get an automatic 5 to 6% discount on groceries and gas in 2026. We saw how the Citi Custom Cash is the ultimate sniper card for that targeted 5% return. We did the math on the Amex Blue Cash Preferred and proved how its $95 fee can actually make you more money, netting you that incredible 6% on groceries. We uncovered the AAA Daily Advantage as a hidden gem for a no-fee 5%, the Amex Blue Cash Everyday as a perfect 3% staple, and the Wells Fargo Autograph as a versatile 3x all-rounder to start with. The key isn't just picking one card. It's about understanding how they can work together to make sure you never leave money on the table again. Now, I want to hear from you. What's your current setup for gas and groceries? Are you using one of these cards, or do you have another secret weapon in your wallet? Which card are you using? Tell us in the comments. I read every single one, and your strategies could help someone else in the community save even more money. The goal here is for all of us to get a little bit wealthier by spending smarter, and sharing what works is a huge part of that. Thank you so much for spending some of your valuable time with me today. At CardVantage, we upload new financial strategies every Thursday, so subscribe to never miss the next video. We're all about giving you the clear, actionable advice you need to optimize your finances. Remember to hit that like button if you found any value in this at all, and I will see you next week. Not financial advice. Rates and offers subject to change. Check issuer terms before applying.